Welcome back to the Red Pride Thundercast. I'm Nick Green,
And I'm Ben Wiederholt.
and today we will review the boys' basketball scrimmage.
Then we'll talk about the girls' basketball game against the Falcons.
Then we preview this week's top high school basketball matchups.
Then it's the Thunder Blitz.
We will also preview the top Thanksgiving NFL games this week.
Also review Week 11 of the NFL.
Finally, we will preview the state championship for football. Let's dive right into the PHS boys basketball scrimmage. For reasons that I don't want anybody to know the game plan, we will only highlight the top plays.
At the beginning of the scrimmage, there was a delay, not for weather, but for a power outage.
I was able to shoot baskets on our side and on Franklin Central's side. The Franklin Central Flashes players were very kind.
Wow, that's good. So what happened in the game, Nick?
Well, Eli Ellis dropped 7 threes, and there was a half-court shot in the third quarter, which was only JV. Sophomore Isaac Stead made that half-court shot.
Half court? Wow.
And now it's time for the PHS Perry Meridian girls basketball review.
What a game. Plainfield destroyed them 67 to 27. We remain undefeated, Nick.
Huge shout out to the PHS broadcast team. For the first time since COVID, we had a broadcast team led by Miss Indiana Haley Jordan Begay, and the announcers were David Loudon and Brady Wachtel. Also, great job to Kate Bugler and Devin Taylor in production. And now this week's top boys basketball matchups. This week, here are the top matchups in boys basketball.
Plainfield hosts Avon on Wednesday.
Then Mooresville faces Terre Haute North.
Center Grove faces Greenwood.
And now it's time for the Thunder Blitz. It is time to review the top games from each class.
Starting off with 1A, Indianapolis Lutherans easily beat Sheridan 56 to 14.
And in 2A, North Posey did not get upsetted as a win.
In 3A, Heritage Hills was able to beat Gibson Southern.
In 4A, East Central rolls over New Pal 49-0.
In 5A, Decatur Central proves that the Mid-State is good as they win 24 to 12.
Finally, in 6A, we had the best game of the year, no doubt. In overtime, Ben Davis ends Center Grove's state championship streak and wins 37 to 34.
What a game, Nick.
And now it's time to preview Week 12 in the NFL.
This week in the NFL, we have 3 Thanksgiving games.
Green Bay at Detroit. I think the Lions will easily win this.
Commanders at Cowboys are next. I think the Cowboys will win this one.
And finally, Niners at Seahawks. In my opinion, I feel like the Seahawks will beat the Niners.
It's a good upset pick.
And now it's time to review Week 11. Starting off, we have the Ravens and Bengals. I was sad to see the Bengals lose, but in my opinion, both teams lost. The Ravens tight end Mark Andrews is out for the year, while the quarterback Joe Burrow for the Bengals is also out.
Next is Jacksonville at Tennessee. The Titans fell off badly this season and continue to struggle. They lost 34 to 14.
Next was the Chargers and Packers. The Chargers continue to give their fans hope and take it away. The Packers win against LA 23 to 20.
Lastly, we have the Vikings and my Broncos. The Vikings were up 17 to 9, and then they fell off and choked. Somehow, my Broncos were able to beat the Vikings 21 to 20 with some clutch plays from Russell Wilson and Cortland Sutton.
And now, time to preview the 2023 IHSAA Football State Championship. On Friday and Saturday, there are 3 games each. On Friday, 1A, 3A, and 5A will play. Starting off with 1A, we have Adams Central and Lutheran. Both teams had a great season, but once again, I have Lutheran winning 56 to 12. Then in 3A, it's Bishop Chittard and Heritage Hills. Man, I really want to pick an upset, but I really can't. Chittard will win this one 45 to 3. And finally, to wrap it all up on Friday, we have Fort Wayne Snyder and for the first time since 2018, Decatur Central. Both of these teams are very, very good. Last year, the North won with Valpo. This year, I really can't believe I'm saying this, but I think Decatur will win 5A 54 to 43.
All right, then on Saturday, we have 2A, 4A, and 6A. Now, starting off with the class of 2A, it's Fort Wayne Lures and North Posey. Both teams are very good. North Posey, I think, will win 2A 35-30. Then in 4A, we have Northwood and East Central. Well, I mean, just wow, not even a question, but East Central is going to destroy Northwood. Probably like 56-0 in the state championship. Finally, we have Crown Point and Ben Davis representing 6A. Both teams are surprising teams here. I think Ben Davis will win 6A finally, 45-20.
Before and now it's time for the outro. Before we end, I would love to give a huge shout out to Wiffle Wizard on YouTube. Go subscribe to him. He is going for 500 subscribers. Thanks for listening to episode 8 of the Red Pride Thundercast. I'm Nick Thunder Green.
And I'm Ben Wiederholt.
Let's go, Quakers.